Among the first settlers of Westminster, Vermont, the Holton family has been farming in New England for over 200 years. Representing the 8th generation, Seth Holton took over the 250-acre farm in 2009 when his parents retired.
It's a learning process, of course. You know, you grow up around it, you think, oh, this is easy, I know exactly what to do, but when you're actually, running it yourself, you find out that there are a lot of, different things to look at, and it's not as easy as I kind of first thought.
Holton co-owns Holton Farms with family friend George Hornig and his cousin Jurian Schwartz.
That kind of legacy is just amazing, and if we can show that agriculture is something that young people can do and make money at, that it's not a dying profession, having a new endeavor, an exciting endeavor that I can get behind in so many ways, that gives me a real reason to have to go up there a lot, and a reason to be a steward of my family's farm that I grew up on, that has been in the family for generations.
Holton Farms produces a diverse selection of agricultural products, sold at farmers markets, farm stands, and at restaurants and specialty grocers. But Holton and Schwartz agree the overall vision of the family business is to bring fresh food to neighborhoods where healthy options can be hard to find.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thanks. I just took it out and see what you guys were about.
Yep, so we're a mobile
In 2010, this vision led to the creation of what they call the Holton Farm Truck, a unique hybrid of community-supported agriculture, or CSA, green market, fresh direct, and food truck concepts. The Holton Farm Truck brings just-picked produce from Vermont to New York City. The 4-hour trip is made multiple times a week to 60-plus drop-off locations throughout Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn. Holton heads the farm operations in Vermont, while Schwartz manages the business side of things in New York City. Rounding out the team are Adam Foreman and Brad Fleming, who run the truck operations.
People love us. People love us. They love the idea. They love the convenience. A lot of times, people just come up and say, "Oh, this is great. Such a great idea." And I wish Adam and I could take credit for it. It wasn't our idea, but a lot of our ideas go into it, and we're trying to. It's still a developing thing.
The fact that the farm truck is roving around the 5 boroughs of New York already makes it a unique CSA model. The 29-foot-long specially designed truck is less a delivery vehicle than a farmer's market on wheels. But another way the Holton Farm Truck stands out from other CSAs is its CSA Select membership. The innovative concept allows customers to order what they want, when they want, through the Holton Farms website.
The conventional CSA, they establish one drop-off location, and you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. You're just going to get a box of stuff every week, whether you're in town or not, whether you want the food or not, and you get that box of stuff. We decided to completely change that model around. New Yorkers are busy, they travel in the summertime, so we actually let you pick your order specifically. You get our entire inventory. You don't have to order every week unless you want vegetables and fruits and stuff every single week.
CSA memberships range in price from $250 to $1,000 per year. In the future, Holton Farms would like to offer a 20% discount to customers who can demonstrate income-based need, and to allow food stamps for the purchase of fruits and vegetables from the truck. The City of New York's permitting process has made it difficult for the farm truck to sell its produce to non-CSA members.
Here's your stuff.
Fabulous.
Enjoy it.
Thank you
It was
so
very
much.
nice meeting you. Thank you
So
for...
if I walk by next Monday between 5:30 and 7, you guys will be here again?
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
can
Every
buy
week.
anything.
Yep.
Oh, good.
I originally thought that it was just vegetables in a truck, and I thought, well, I'll pick up something for dinner, why not? And the more I heard about, that it's like an ongoing process and you can order on a regular basis and have fruits and vegetables brought directly to you, I think it was maybe 5 minutes before I signed up.
In its first year, the Holton Farm Truck CSA saw exponential growth in its membership. It went from 30 members in the spring of 2010 to 1,300 members in the summer of 2011. While the membership numbers are impressive, the farm has been dealt several weather-related setbacks. A wet spring delayed harvest for most of the crops. Strong winds blew down the sweet corn later in the season. And by summer's end, Hurricane Irene brought the worst flooding ever to Vermont, destroying the farm's potato crop.
you know, when you're doing this stuff, it's like every single day counts. I mean, you know, it's not like you got a 2-week lag, and normally it's probably not a big deal, but it's a big deal when you're doing vegetables. I mean, it's a lot of money that you end up losing by not having it ready. That's just the nature of the beast, and that's how it works.
In addition to volatile weather, Holton Farms has struggled to make ends meet.
You know, coming up with a totally new model and then trying to project how much cash you're going to need or burn through versus how many sales you're going to have, that's just a very common, you know, problem for any startup. But it's really tough for, you know, a small group like us who, you know, $1,000 for refrigeration a month is a huge bill for us. We don't have a lot of money, so if we make mistakes, we buy things that we don't need or we don't anticipate things, you know, it's a lot scarier. The beauty of this CSA program, though, is that our CSA members are literally funding what we're doing. And, you know, God bless them. They're sticking it out with us.
And it was good to see you again.
You too.
Enjoy the corn. Let me know what you think.
I will. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Despite the season's hurdles, Holton and Schwartz remain optimistic. They want to stay true to the overall mission of the Holton Farm Truck, to serve areas of New York that lack access to farm fresh produce. Holton and Schwartz say they hope to keep the family legacy strong, but in a way that doesn't leave them financially vulnerable.
I think probably most farmers would feel it. You know, you have a sense of responsibility to the farm and to the land, and you know, it's basically my turn, and I have to preserve it and keep it going and run it the best way that I know how to do it. And I haven't really, you know, I haven't figured that out yet. You got to evolve with, you know, changing times, and you know, and then I got to try to pass it on to my kids.
From Market to Market, I'm Laurel Bauer-Bergmeyer.